And yet, they could not shatter our unity. For we are bound by the Kala, the sacred union of our every thought and emotion. Today, we retake our homeworld, and with it, our legacy.
Hey y'all, it is Glam Gamer Rebecca, and in today's video we are starting the next Starcraft series. This is where I am playing the one under Kerrigan. This is the Heart of the Swarm campaign. The first episode for this one is going to be Lab Rat. I am playing everything on normal, so that just in case anybody has any questions, or they're learning the game, or they've never played the game, I want to start off on normal. Casual is a little bit too easy, so I figured normal would be like a good starting point. Again, like I did with the Terran campaign, which I kept calling human, and I did that on purpose, and I got a lot of shit for it. But I did that because people that don't know the game, that don't play the game, don't understand that, yes, they're humans, but they called them Terrans, which... Look, technically we are Terrans. So, if you know anything about terrestrial planets and the way that we're called and what Earth is considered and all that kind of fun shit. But anyways, that's a story for a scientific debate another time. Now, this is where Kerrigan has been rescued by Jim Raynor, and this is like a rehabilitation type situation starting out. So I did play through this twice. The first time, and somehow or another I lost sound. So both playthroughs, no sound at all. I don't know what happened. Instead of doing like a game recording like I usually do, I used Wondershare to do a screen recording, and somehow or another I had zero sound after the episode, like the campaign started. So I will try and do some voiceover work on that as well, because, you know, I don't know what happened, but you can at least see what is being said on the screen. So there's that, at least. Now for this campaign, the first one I played through, I did play through it, and I realized I missed one of the like achievements. So I went back and played it a second time to get the achievement. That's why I played it through a second playthrough. Plus, I was jumping ahead of myself and building stuff or doing stuff that wasn't necessary. Or I was like building things before it told me to build stuff. So the first playthrough, I kind of like jumped ahead and shot myself in the foot. So that's what that is. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. There are, you know, of course the game did an update, so it had a really neat like cinematic. So I left that in. I did not realize it was playing because I loaded the game and then I loaded Wondershare. And so I was waiting for Wondershare to load, and then I went back into the game. I'm like, oh shit. So I started the recording. So I lost a couple seconds or whatever of that introductory video, and I could not find how to replay it like from scratch. I looked everywhere trying to find it. So unfortunately I did not catch all of that, but I did leave that in because I think it's neat. It's kind of sad with the, if you know the premise of the game, it's kind of sad with the Protoss and how they were treated and how they were raised and what their mindset is and stuff like that. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy. There is a nice cinematic coming up with Kerrigan and some information about the who, what, where, why, and when for her. And then we see the Emperor's son, and then we'll get into some gameplay. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. Leave your comments and thoughts down below, and I will see you in a bit.
Worlds will burn. Now at last, on this world, vengeance shall be mine. For I am the Queen of Blades.
Prologue. With the disappearance of the Queen of Blades, the Zerg swarm has been shattered. Jim Raynor's rebel forces have smuggled Sarah Kerrigan off Char, leaving the planet to General Warfield and the Dominion. Meanwhile, the powerful Xel'Naga artifact has disappeared. In a hidden base at the Umojan Protectorate, Raynor and Prince Valerian have begun conducting tests to ensure that Kerrigan's return to humanity is complete. But they are running out of time. Through the sector, Emperor Manx's forces carry out a relentless hunt for the Dominion's most hated enemy, Sarah Kerrigan.
Open the door, son.
Valerian's orders, sir. No visiting.
Open the door.
Good morning, Commander.
Junior.
Gentlemen, the test protocol will begin in 2 minutes.
Make the most of this test. It's your last one. Now give us a minute.
Very well.
We're getting out of here tonight, darling.
Good. Then we can go after Minsk.
Forget Minsk. Forget all of it. This is about you and me.
Until Minsk is dead, there can't be a you and me.
I moved heaven and earth to bring you back, Sarah. I can't watch you throw that away just for revenge.
Initiating test phase 2.
I never...
All right, so this is the beginning of Lab Rat, where it has you take a worker and build a hatchery first. Again, I screwed up and I sent my worker to go collect crystal first. I did speed these up ×2 each one of these playthroughs, and it took it from like 40 minutes long to like 25 minutes almost. So that way you guys don't have to sit through the whole thing. This is the first playthrough. So basically the premise here is you take the first drone he gives you, you build the hive. And then from there, he gives you like 6 more drones, which you send to go get crystal. Then he wants you to build more stuff. And she's like, hey, I can't do that because I don't have enough like supply, which supply is at the top right-hand corner. It tells you like how many troops you can support, which in this case, it would be an overlord is what you use. Instead of like with the Terrans, you have to build like the little bunkers for the supply for that. And with Protoss, it is pylons. Well, with these guys, it's the little like fly looking motherfuckers. So what you do is after you get at least one of those built, I built 2 because I know this. So I knew I would need to build Zerglings. Now, you'll then build a spawning pool. So only build 1 at the start, and then build your spawning pool, and then you can start cranking out some Zerglings. So her and Valerian fight, and you can actually see him in the top left-hand corner of the screen. You can see him standing up there. There's like a little green chat bubble that pops up over his head when he's talking. And at one point I do kind of mouse over him so you can see that he's standing there with a couple of other people that are probably scientists. So see, there he is up there. So once you get through that, she makes some Zergs, and then you've got these cute little tank things that are, you know, of course, with Zerg, anything fire usually does a number on them. So you want to build up a bunch of different little Zerglings so that you can go out there. Also, you cannot move your overlords out of that area. So they have to be, they have to stay in that containment area. You can't like have them wander around your map so that you can see stuff. Now, in there, you need to destroy the generator, and then you need to destroy the other little tanks and stuff there. And then, ta-da, you get more Zerg. I go through and I try and destroy everything that I can that way, because you get like extra points and shit for it. So once I do that, I then go up to the next segment, which is kind of in the middle, and you blow up shit up there after you build more Zerg, because, you know, why not? Yeah, see, this is where I figured out, oh, yeah, you can't move those out of there. I never really tried before, so, and you can't get over there, just FYI. I tried sending my troops there, and it was like, no. So, you got some tanks there, and then you go up, and there's a factory up there that you have to destroy. So, hello, what do you do? You have enough Zergs. Stop building them, you dumbass. Okay. I got them selected. See, there's the factory. So you got to go up there. You got to take that out. Take out your little tanks. And then you head to the left. Why? I don't know why I built so many. I guess I was just like, let's just overwhelm them with little bugs. So got that blowed up. Now you got to run across the platform and blow stuff up there. And I didn't realize, because I was sending them all the way up to that room. If you look, there's 3 little white dots on the map. Or I should say the mini map. Those little white dots are important. So when you get up there, there's those 2 cryo chamber looking things that you can use to destroy. And I kept sending them up there, and they kept dying. And I was like, why are they dying? And I was like, oh yeah, somehow I got those like 5 or 6 that were just kind of standing over there picking their butt. So I don't know what they were doing. But you can destroy that. You can destroy this. And then you come up here, and I was like, oh, well, hey. Oh, wait, hang on. We gotta take out those things that are giving us gas. Anyways, so you blow up those things in the middle, and then you head to the right, and you blow up stuff over there. And I'm sending 1 set of troops left and 1 set of troops right. As you can see, the map just opened up, and there's a generator in there that you got to do, and a generator over here that you got to do. So you destroy that, and you get more Zerg. Voila. Everything goes boom, boom, and ta-da, more Zerg. Then you send them all over here, and they're like rabid children. And then you send them that way. There's a generator there, but I try and take out the little tanky guys, because, you know, that they're gonna shoot at you the whole time. And there's several more. There's like 3 or 4 more on that platform. Look at them. They're just kind of running off on their own. Hey, what happened to me? Oh, I must have been picking my nose that time. All right, and then you've got that generator, and then you've got the other little excavator-looking thing, and then you grab all of them. Hold shift, grab more. If you select a bunch and you've got them selected, but you want to select more, you hold the shift button to select all of them, and then you send them in there to take out that eradicator. And again, they look like little bugs. Look at them. And then what you can do if you want to get more points is take the buildings out first, kind of focus on those, and like only attack the buildings, and then go back and attack the eradicator. That way you have the ability to rack up more points. So, of course, he's like, well, shame on you for blowing up my shit, but, and then this is where I realized, wait a minute. I'm like, I was going to hit continue, but then I was like, why is that one grayed out? So you'll see, I'll mouse over it here in just a second, and it'll tell me like what I did wrong. I think you have to like complete it in 10 minutes or less. And I was too busy building like a bazillion Zerg. I'll figure it out here in a second. I also zoomed in so that you could see the recap. And if you look, it does say factories 1 of 3 destroyed. So you could go ahead and destroy those 2 factories. Like I said, destroy the factories and then go after the that excavator looking thing. And then that way you'll get more brownie points for it as well. But it had to be completed in 10 minutes, and I did it in 11 minutes and 10 seconds. So it definitely needed to be done faster. So this one here, I have sped up ×4 just because of time, and you've already seen this once. So again, you start off, you build your base, you harvest your stuff, you build 1 overlord, you build the swarming pit, and then you build a fuck ton of zerglings. That way you can destroy the base. And I was a little bit more careful this time when I was placing my spawn point to not send them to the gas chamber, because that's what I did the first time. Was I was sending them up there to the gas chamber and not realizing that they were just going up there to die. So I was a little bit more strategic this time, because it was late when I was recording this last night, and I've been fighting a migraine since Sunday. It is now Friday, April 20, wow, brain, March 22nd when I am editing this. I recorded it last night. So, yeah, I saw my doctor yesterday for post-op stuff, and a lot of factors are in play for why I have the migraine right now. So, and I'm set up for surgery for April 10th for those that wanted to know. I don't know when this video will go up, but if you're watching this after that date, this is all for 2024. I had surgery on March 1st of 2024 on my neck due to a crazy Uber driver that tried to kill us. So yeah. So this one, I was a little bit more strategic with how I did things, and I was sending them to one spot so that I could kind of like take things out strategically instead of just letting my little bugs run amok. I mean, they still kind of run amok. They still kind of do what they want. But then I had them all kind of wait there before I sent them in there. And then I sent them off into 3 separate groups to take out those things before destroying the other stuff. And I was focused only specifically on taking out the structures that I needed to take out. And of course, I took out all the little tiny, eradicators because, number one, I think they're really cute, but they're kind of in my way. They're hurting my bugs, and I don't need them to hurt my bugs. So, I sent them off to go destroy the buildings, but they still went after the eradicator. So I should have only selected, instead of like hitting A to go after to attack, I should have done it different. But this is just, oh yeah, I'm going to slow the cutscene down. I really like the cutscenes with Jim and Kerrigan because of the fact that it just really shows how much they care for each other. And even with her being turned into like some weird Zerg hybrid, they never lost like who they were. Now, granted, she had every right to be angry at Manx for leaving her on that planet to be overrun because he's a piece of trash. He is what I picture when I hear somebody go, "I'm an alpha male." Well, that is Emperor Manx. He is the douchey guy that thinks that women fawn over him when he's just the biggest piece of trash, and how anybody ever found him attractive and had a child, aka Valerian, with him is beyond me, because he literally is what I imagine when I hear some dude say, "I'm an alpha male and I don't take no for an answer." No, you're just a piece of shit and you abuse women. That's what I see. So anyways, the next one is going to be Back in the Saddle. So this is the first episode back on Kerrigan's run. So hopefully you guys are liking these. Let me know in the comments down below. I don't know how many episodes this will be, but I'm going to try and make sure that I play all of them this time. So if I have to go back and like select something different again, I will. That way, because I did not do that with the Terran one, and there's a few episodes or campaigns that I missed that I might just go back and kind of like do a replay, so that way you guys can see all of them. And yeah, I will see you guys in another video very soon. Have a fabulous day or night wherever you are. Bye.